Age 24 years old, I believe in this flag here, and I've been raised to believe in this flag. This flag has 4 colors. This flag has 4 colors. Never mind the disrespect of small nations to this flag. Yes. This flag has 4 colors. And this flag has liberated many nations in our region, which means it produces very, very brave people. We are in a time in this country where we need brave people. We don't need storytellers. We don't need drama. We need brave people, strong, courageous men. That is why in a gathering such as this one, men are the majority, because we apply force to problems. Yes. I am here to speak about agendas that I have been given, but I would like to start in adoration of this flag, the 4 colors, so that we can identify from what perspective I am coming from. I am here at the very bottom, the black, the people of the country that shed the blood, that cost us our peace that we have today. Our peace was not given like any other nation. Our peace was not given for free or through parliamentary reasons. History is written very well. Our peace was granted to us through blood. In this very spirit, I am here to urge you that when the moment comes, and be it may, that things don't go the way we want them, and the same goons that are in control right now manage to retain power, I beseech you that the streets are yours. The streets are yours, and this flag represents the whole nation. We are a vast nation. People from all over this country can feel the same pain. I am a young person here, and I am feeling the same pain. These are not the Kenya that we grew up in. We have no morale in our nation anymore. We have nothing to look up to. We have nothing to look forward to as a country. We're in a crippled position. As men, we need to stand up. We need to forge, and we need to unite. We need to stop being separated by tribal politics and ethnic rumor mongering. Every single tribe that is here in Kenya, including those ones with curly hair, including those ones with lighter skin, are all Kenyans. And they all suffered the same thing that they suffered here for this peace in our flag. Because I have a short time, I've been asked to address if we can deliver presidency. I am a logical man, I believe so, and we are out of time. We cannot deliver anything tangible in the foreseeable future. We need to be realistic. But what we can do is pull our masses behind one force. That is the strategic advantage we have. The great leaders in Europe did not create their legacies or sway people through buying them or rumor mongering. They bought them through inspiration. When you come and tell the people the plain truth that is, alone we are useless, single we are weak, but together you cannot be ignored. Together we cannot be ignored. Together we are a mighty force. And if we can unite under one idea, one ideal, if we can all single ourselves into one corner and push one person ahead, that is the only way strategically that we can win this war. Because at the end of the day, it is a war. It is a war. The other side is fighting a war. I guarantee you, as we might be here not realizing what we are doing, we might be disorganized, and that is to their own advantage, because they know that united they are strong. They are fighting a war on the economic front. They are fighting a war on the idealistic front. They will try to make us stupid, and they will try to remain us poor, so that we have no hope and believe that they are the only ones that can save us. But this is not the truth. This is not the truth. The Constitution of Kenya is the one thing that guides us all. And the first part of the Constitution clearly says that all sovereign power belongs to us, the people, and nobody else, the people. So as we know, the system that we have today offers us a 2-horse race when it comes the time. But we cannot fall for that anymore. We cannot fall for the 2-horse race narrative anymore. We cannot fall for a 2-horse race narrative anymore. We need to divide them. And the only way to divide them, because we know number 1 and 2 are always in cahoots. Always. From the day history was written in our country, number 1 and 2 have always been in cahoots. So we cannot fall to the same narrative. There is no Baba and Ruto. They are part of the same can that we have seen change names from time immemorial. What we need is this thing that we keep fearing. Fresh ideas, fresh faces. Do not be afraid of the unknown. Do not be afraid of the unknown. The people that walked these very streets some years ago fighting the white man did not know what will come forward. They did not know. They were scared. They were scared. They were scared and they had nowhere to look. They had no help. They had no God to even pray to. Their ideas had been wiped completely clean. They were more scared than us. So what do we have to be afraid of? What is there to lose? What is there to lose at this point? We need to unite and we need to face the unknown. We need to be courageous to elect new faces and new ideas. You cannot be fearful when you have already seen where the old road takes you. You have already seen where the old road leads. There's no new corner to this road of so-called Canaan. There is no new bypass to wherever they tell us they're taking us. We need fresh faces. We need fresh ideas. We need people who are energetic enough to lead us forward. And those people are us. You need to understand that we have the power. We have the power. The turnout of the Gen Zs is another topic I've been told to touch on. The Gen Zs, to be honest and to be frank, are deluded people. We are deluded. We are deluded people. We are caught in the wind of anything that comes to push us. We have no security. We have no idea of what we are trying to achieve. We are just a huge cow going wherever we are led to. And that is a big problem. That is a big problem that cannot be fixed in a day, that cannot be fixed in a month. It needs generational fixing, generational healing. It is where the older brother, this is where you take up the mantle of leadership from home. The older brothers and the fathers and the uncles, they need to come and offer these Gen Z's guidance. They need to come and offer them tangible information, not internet slander and rumors of occupy here and there. Occupy your home. Occupy the ballot. That is the only occupation that matters. That is an office you're going to occupy. For what? Occupy the ballot. Teach them to occupy their minds with fresh ideas and realistic goals and plans. Empower them financially and empower them ideologically. It is your role as the past generations to tell them not to go through the same roads that you were led to. To teach them. We have done this before. Tumetembea huku na hakuna kitu imekama out of it. You need to teach them. This is how you do it. Empower them financially. Empower them ideologically. The Gen Zs will not understand the power of their vote until they see their leaders at home tell them what the power of their vote truly represents in this country. I've been told to touch on the Gen Z's plan for politics. I have no idea of any plan that Gen Zs have for any political formation or any political movement whatsoever. Time has passed. We have occupied streets twice now, yet nothing tangible has come from it except death and the defamation of a whole generation. We have been made to look like enemies of the states, and rightfully so, because what do we add into the value of the people except annual demonstrations to no avail or to nothing? We need to be serious. We need to be serious. The Gen Zs have been flooded with drugs and quick life rumors of fast moving progression and fast money and fast empower. Yeah, it is a rumor. It is a rumor. You get things through working hard. That is how you get things. You don't get things. You don't do simple things and get quick. No. And that's where we have failed. That is where we have failed. The Gen Zs believe that in some way they intimidate the government. No. In fact, they help the government to be able to point a finger and say, look, these are the ones disturbing us. When in reality, they have no one to blame. So now we have offered a free scapegoat. as a generation, simply because we have no information in our minds. We need to clear ourselves. The Gen Zs have been flooded with drugs and misinformations. These are the reasons why the Gen Zs are not productive. This is the reasons why they will not even remember what day is for voting. They will be high on something on that day and not even come out in the streets, but wait for the evening to come out and parade for whoever loses or whoever wins. It has no meaning whatsoever. They need to be educated on the importance of having a fresh, sharp mind, because you only have this energy once in your life for a very short time. And it is a shame. It is a shame to be on the other end of history. We need to be on the right space of history. And I can only do so much. It is up to all of us as men. I believe men are ordained by God to lead and conquer. I believe that we all share a common goal of a land where the women are not crying and the children are not suffering. So let us do this together as men. This is our mandate. Thank you.
Awesome.